A major public health problem for adults over 65 is falling. Gait dysfunction, such as unstable gait, gait speed slowing, decreased stride length, and stride variability are contributing factors to these falls. Through a partnership with OLLI at Berkeley and the Fung Fellowship, the GAIT project proposed the use of wearable technology that could capture key gait metrics and provide feedback to a person using a phone-based app. During customer engagement interviews, participants provided feedback on what types of wearable devices might be acceptable for older adults. Higher-level cognition plays an essential role in gait. During these interviews, participants tried walking with rhythmic sounds such as a metronome or vibrations to determine which was preferable for a normal walking routine.
We came in to the project, I think, having certain assumptions and about older adults, and then just from our first interviews we learned so much about how older adults interact with technology and their fitness levels or abilities, and we were kind of wow, we really shouldn't have assumed certain things, because you can learn so much just by talking to people and working with the people you're trying to design with, not for.
It's hard to get access to older adults, and so I think working with a group like OLLI and working with a partnered organization, I think that's super helpful, because Cheryl and Susan were able to help get us these interviews.
So overall, this experience has been really meaningful. I come from the engineering tech development side, and I've learned a lot about product development, but I've never been able to actually go through the whole experience of coming up with concepts and co-designing with the population and then iterating on that process.
I guess we maybe taught them a little bit more about how technology is going to become so personable.
I guess just the whole design process and getting feedback from them before we even created anything was helpful and useful in the design space.
So we were really able to take into account each individual's preferences and opinions, and I think that really helped shape our product.
You learn so much more from meeting people and listening to people and their stories than you would just doing lab work.
Ever since I broke my foot years ago, I've noticed that I don't walk the same. And I've gone and had physical therapy, I've gone and talked to people about it, and tried to correct it. But in your head, if you've walked a certain way all your life and then you don't walk that way anymore, you don't quite know how to get back.
This is just a natural extension. Having something that gives you feedback on how well you're walking, how your gait is going is, I welcome it. I think it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, not just for me personally, but for so many people I know and for this age group.
If we can find a solution to this, if we can decrease falls and improve people's gait, that's gonna lead to a longer life and overall improved public health.